Good evening, my dear students. This is also one among the topics in our unit. This is nothing but dialogue writing. Dialogue writing is an art. We can talk anything. The word itself, dialogue, says no. Log means language. Di means tool. The conversation of or communication of two people for a cause, for any reason. For that, dialogue has been produced. In this video, I am going to explain you 8 simple points for writing dialogue. There is rule number 1. Use commas or periods between the dialogue. And tagline, the words used to identify the speech. The word itself says that he said or she said. Comma means you know that. Here it is full stop. These are the one of the punctuation points. So these are the things should be used. But there is some example you know that I am going to work out at this gym. As you know, some other examples given below. Comma, quotation, full stop or period has been taken place. Then rule number 2. Punctuation goes inside the quotation marks unless it directly pertains to the material within the quote. Here, quotation should go inside that. No? The important word or the sentence made by the speaker that should be purely said by them should be in the quote. That is their term, their word. For that should be added in the quote or quotation. Then rule number 3. To signal a quotation with the quotation, use single quote. Single quotation will be used that the personal view of the writer or speaker. If he uses some other idea, that should be in double quotation. If he uses his own words as an important point, that's single quotation. Such a thing we have to use that. Rule number 4. Paragraphs are very important to the flow and comprehension of the dialogue. Remember to start a new paragraph each time the speaker changes within the dialogue. This helps the reader know when someone new is speaking. Here, the conversation should be understandable. The word comprehension says understandable. Each and every sentence you have to begin with a new word, new ideas. Then only it is most valid one. And responsible. Now, rule number 5. Ellipses are an important tool when writing dialogue. They can indicate omitted speech, a nervous pause, or hesitation. They are like a bracket, not set bracket, ellipsis. It gives additional information of the or clear-cut information of the speaker or the poet's mind. You see that I can read the example for you. Hello, have been on hold for 20 minutes. Why should I continue the hold? Yes, I know that. Was After the end, punctuation mark, add a pause, then ellipsis. That's not no. Here that the three dots in continuation. That's for continuation. or expecting something. I have changed that last three rules into some disorder. This is the final rule, but it should take this place instead of no, here 8 that is 6. Italics can use the dialogue to create emphasis. Italics is sense here no the word no planting letter therefore different when compared with other sentences. That is how we can say that no here that will be noted and noted by the reader or the listener. The next one is no here the seventh one is rule number 7. We should not use quotation marks while writing a character. As we know that when you see the example you understand that. Tony looked down at Sue, dug in his toe, and pushed around the pile of hay. You see that now here quotation marks should not be used in the character. Character should not be quoted with anyone. That should be forgotten or avoidable. The final thing is that once quotation spills out over more than one paragraph and don't use end quotes at the close of the first paragraph. Use them only when the characters then speak. When any character speaks an important form, important idea is presented that is most useful to the audience or the speaker, then only that only mentioned in that one. So that is what the content related to that one. Here the one among the writing skills, dialogue writing. So then let us practice all these things for clear understanding.